What's going on, JW Faction? My name is Joshua Williamson. So, you guys know, some of you know, that my favorite food in the entire world is steak. I love steak, and I showed a couple steak videos on the past, but I figured for this little video, I would show you me cooking what I think is the most underrated steak cut in the world, the flat iron. And not only do I think this is the most underrated cut, but now I think it's probably my favorite cut of all steaks overall. Not only does the steak taste amazing, it's very tender and it has a really beefy flavor, it's also very affordable compared to other steaks like ribeye or filet mignon or New York strip. You know, the cut that I got only cost about like $8, and I'm going to be cooking it sous vide today, so let's get started. Alright, so here I have my flat iron right here. I'm going to season it heavily with coarse kosher salt, black pepper. I actually added some more off camera because I forgot to record. And garlic powder. This is the only seasonings that I think are needed for a steak to make it taste amazing and basic. But anyways, you want to repeat that exact same thing on the other side. And of course, because I'm sous videing it, I'm going to put it in a food saver bag and vacuum seal it. My sous vide circulator is preheated to 130 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to put the vacuum sealed steak in and let it sous vide for 1.5 hours. After the steak is done sous videing, take it out of the bag and dry the steak as dry as possible. The drier the better, otherwise when you sear it, it won't have a good crust. Then get a cast iron pan, line it with a high smoke oil. I'm using canola oil. Let it preheat on high heat on the stove until it starts smoking, and then you drop the steak in and sear it for about a minute on each side until it develops a nice crust. Now, an important thing to remember about a flat iron is that you have to slice it in strips against the grain, otherwise it's going to be inedibly chewy. And the grain on this flat iron goes this way, so I got to slice across from that, like this. And you can see how perfectly medium rare it is. Oh my god. Alright, and the flat iron is done. Like I said, I think it is the most underrated steak in the world, and it's probably honestly my favorite cook of all time. And a fun fact, this cut actually ranks number 2 of the most tender steaks, right behind filet mignon. I will choose this any day, absolutely any day, over filet mignon. Wow. But if you try a flat iron, leave it in the comment section down below and tell me what you thought, whether you liked it or you hated it. If you liked it, leave a thumb up, hate it, thumb down, and be sure to subscribe to become a member of the JW Faction on a journey to 10,000 subscribers. See you later.